Hello everyone, it's been around a year since I last uploaded a video about Sword and Poker. The good news is that I've finally gotten around to archiving Sword and Poker on archive.org, and since the apps are abandonware, it means that they will pretty much be safe on archive.org for anyone to access. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to give a brief rundown of how to jailbreak an iOS device and then how to sideload. First of all, from experience with running the game, both games will work without issue on any iOS device, including iPads running iOS 6 or below. You must also be running iOS 3.0 or higher if you want to play both apps. I would recommend looking on ipsw.me and ios.cfu.guide for devices with the proper firmware and best jailbreaks. The reason I mentioned jailbreaking is because it is an unsigned app, so you will need to sideload the app. I'll give a small tutorial right now on how to do that for once you're jailbroken, but note methods could change even if there is a very low chance it will. Step 1. Open Cydia and add the source cydia.akemi.ai. Step 2. After adding the source, go to the source and download and install the AppSync tweak for your device's iOS firmware. Step 3. After installing the AppSync tweak for your iOS's device's firmware, respring the device. You can either restart the device or there may be a button in Cydia asking to respring the device. Step 4. Once the device is resprung or restarted on a Windows 7 or above computer, go to the link in the description. It will take you to the App Manager repo, which is now publicly archived. It requires you to have a device running Windows 7 or newer. Note that a virtual machine will work. You'll need the .NET Framework 4.5 or newer installed, and iTunes 10 or newer installed, but not from the Microsoft Store. Make sure to check that your iOS device's firmware is also within the requirements for App Manager. Step 5. Download the Sword and Poker app files from archive.org, specifically the IPAs. The link is in the description. Step 6. Connect your iOS device via USB and make sure to give access to Windows if it is prompted on your iOS device. Open App Manager, click Install New, and select either Sword and Poker IPA file. Note that with this program, you cannot batch install, so you will have to individually install both apps, but that's not really that bad. Step 7. If it returns any warnings in the log, as long as the process ends with the code 0 and you see the app on your device, then everything worked, and the apps are now ready to play. If the apps don't work, and you get some other code for process ended, it may provide some context to the error. I recommend making a post on r/legacy jailbreak or asking on their Discord for help. And that's it. I think I'm probably, for the most part, done with this channel, and I hope the 3 people who are true Sword and Poker connoisseurs are thankful for my contributions. I love you all.